I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Oh God, here we go.
There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird, weird.
You're weird.
So no prince or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story.
Huh. Imagine that.
Just because, like, we cast a guy in the movie.
What? You did what?
One of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful.
So it's all about you, right?
And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
You are like a terrible person.
I don't think we've seen a public turn on an actor quite like this in a long time. Obviously, I think the world band together to roast Brie Larson over some of her more hilarious interview takes, some perceived tension between the castmates in the Marvel Avengers series, and, well, the general Mary Sue-ness of the Captain Marvel movie and the way Kevin Feige said, oh my God, you know, Brie Larson and Captain Marvel, the most important, powerful character of all time. Now things seem to be getting worse, though, for Snow White actress Rachel Zegler, as not just incel meanie boys in the basement are making fun of her, according to them. Everybody's roasting her, calling her a fake feminist, and more. I just want to remind everyone it's Tuesday, at least at the time of recording this, and Coffee Brand Coffee just launched our biggest sale yet, our Buy More, Save More. The more you buy, the more you save. You can save up to 25%, and that is site-wide. You know how we had our bundle sale, and it was like, oh, we're going to work on bundling. You can get these select items. Well, now, the more you buy, the more you save, and you can save up to 25% off. That's all of our K-Cups. That's all of our flavored coffees, nearly 20 different ones. That's all of our signature non-flavored coffees. That's all of our teas. That's all of our candies. That's everything on the site. Massive site-wide sale. If you go to Coffee Brand Coffee today, pick up a couple flavors like our triple berry, our blueberry cobbler, pick up our dark roast, maybe the Rocky Road, orange creamsicle, maybe some of our cold brews. It all goes directly to support the channel, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now's a great time to stock up or try us out. Snow White star Rachel Zegler slammed as fake feminist and accused of gaslighting Disney fans as resurfaced interviews show her repeatedly trashing the original cartoon. It's wild. Snow White star Rachel Zegler has been branded a fake feminist after several videos of her trashing the original cartoon version of the movie resurfaced online, sparking outrage from Disney lovers. Not only has the 22-year-old admitted that she hated the original 1937 movie, she also described the film's prince as a stalker and branded the storyline weird. It's just not a good idea. I'm not sure why these Hollywood actors and actresses, like, we already know how they like to reimagine everything. But when they're not reimagining something, they're going out of their way to dump on it, which is weird because the only reason Rachel Zegler got this high-paying job is because of an existing IP and Disney's commitment to erase white characters. She didn't get this job because she was the best person for the job. She did not get this job because she has a deep understanding of the Snow White lore. She got this job because she checked a box. Rachel also promised her version of Snow White is not going to be saved by the prince, and that she's not going to be dreaming about true love. Several videos of Rachel speaking negatively about the original movie character in various interviews in the last year have resurfaced online, which led to many people slamming her and even some accusing the brunette of gaslighting her fans. In one video posted on TikTok last week, which has since been viewed by 9.4 million people, or it's been viewed 9.4 million times, user Annie, who goes by the handle cosplay with cozy with Angie, criticized Rachel for failing to acknowledge that women have the right to pursue whatever they want. Well, I mean, I would say so. There's nothing wrong with looking for Prince Charming or dreaming about love or whatever the case may be. Angie captioned her post, "Just because women value something different does not make her less valuable. Some women want career and not marriage. Some women want marriage or value and not a job, or family and not a job. Some women want both. All are to be heard and seen and valued." This is like a true feminist take, right? Not everyone has to be an unstoppable girl boss who don't need no man. Quote, "Write stories about all women and depict all as values and worthy, instead of trying to mold them into a specific image of whom you deem worthy. Thank you. Hashtag Snow White live action, Snow White controversy in Disney." The TikTok post began with a clip of Rachel Zegler speaking of Variety back in September 2022, where she clarified what she meant when she said she was bringing a modern edge to the Disney character. "I just mean it's no longer 1937, and she's not going to be saved by any prince, and she's not going to be dreaming of true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and what her late father told her she could be." The video then cut to Angie as she shared her thoughts and argued, "I could literally write a PhD thesis on the pseudo-feminism that is criticizing a Disney princess. Criticizing Disney princesses is not feminist. Not every woman is a leader. Not every woman wants to be a leader. Not every woman craves power. And that's okay." She continued, "It is not anti-feminist to want to fall in love. We want to get married, to stay at home, to be a homemaker. None of these things make you less valuable as a person or a woman." Based. I mean, absolutely
37.
based.
And we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
Not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
I could literally write a PhD thesis on the pseudo-feminism that is criticizing Disney princesses. Criticizing Disney princesses is not feminist. Not every woman is a leader. Not every woman wants to be a leader. Not every woman wants or craves power, and that's okay. It is not anti-feminist to want to fall in love, to want to get married, to want to stay at home, to be soft, to want to be a homemaker. None of these things make you less valuable as a person or a woman. The criticism of Disney princesses is always based on one of two things: criticizing women for things that men get to do unquestioned, or writing off a woman entirely because she is or wants to fall in love. We criticize Princess Ariel and completely write her off and say that she's pathetic and has no sense of self because she gave up her voice for the sake of a man, failing to realize that the entire premise of the movie is that he fell in love with the voice that she thought she had to give up because of the evil sea witch in order to be loved by him. And we write off her incredible ability to see past the prejudice that she was born into and think for herself and find out whether or not humans actually were bad. And
Pretty based. You know, and most of these things, by the way, you could say about men too. This video has 10 million views. 10 million views. Seems like it's resonating, right? Many other people quickly followed in Angie's footsteps and uploading their own TikTok videos where they questioned comments made by Rachel. Speaking again on the Disney D23 Expo in California, Rachel said the original cartoon came out in 1937 and was very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story and a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. I mean, I'm not exactly sure that this is a great way. I mean, by the way, this is even bigger than Brie because it's women that are speaking out. Hannah writes, sorry, can Rachel Zegler and the rest of fake feminists STFU? Here's another woman. Rachel Zegler is honestly deserving of a few lashings because of every interview she confidently thinks she's being pro-feminist, but is talking herself into a 180 of just being anti-feminist. Rachel Zegler writes, I love you very much. Forever and ever, remember to be kind, treat other with patience and empathy. Remember that you are loved unconditionally, no matter your mistakes, no matter. So she's just putting out this like blatherings, you know, these feminist blatherings. People strongly dislike this woman, and I completely understand why. And now that you have women and like feminists and things like that turning on her, this is probably going to be one of the biggest flops in modern Disney history. The only way they can protect that is if they perhaps like reduce the budget and advertising, or maybe relegate it to Disney Plus, which is something we saw reported earlier on. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing if they did that. It would be hilarious.
I just mean that it's no.
I mean, this video has 45,000 shares and 157,000, I don't know, whatever, the bookmarks.
I just mean that it's
Pretty
no
sure,
longer.
oh, and no comments. Comments are turned off. Probably not a great look. 10 million people saw this video absolutely trashing the star of this movie. Absolutely hilarious. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope that you'll check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. We have the biggest sale of the summer because it applies to literally everything. The more you buy, the more you save, all the way up to 25% off. Now's the time to stock up. Now's the time to check us out. Now's the time to support local business, local companies. I would love to earn your business. It's not easy to do this, and I'm thankful for everyone that supports. And if you're on the fence about giving us a try, now would be a great time to pick out a few things to try, because the more you pick up, the more you save.